We've all been there. You wake up and the heavy feeling hits you instantly. The room is dim, the air feels stale, and the thought of facing the day is exhausting. You look around. Clothes are scattered on the floor. There are dishes from yesterday sitting on your desk. Your immediate environment is a raw physical reflection of what's going on inside your head. Chaotic, stagnant, and overwhelming. And what's the first thing you do? You grab your phone, you open the apps, you scroll. Hours disappear in the blue light as you numb your mind with cheap dopamine, desperately trying to escape the reality of your own life. Deep down, you know you are fully capable of so much more. You see others moving forward, building things, living with purpose, and that contrast between the life you know you could have and the reality you are living breeds a deep, corrosive shame. You feel paralyzed. You feel like a failure. I know that feeling intimately because I lived there. I hit that rock bottom. I spent months feeling completely lost, struggling just to get out of bed, let alone build something meaningful. But here is the most important thing I learned. You can get out of this. You can reclaim control, but it does not happen by accident and it does not happen overnight. It happens by stripping everything down to the studs and rebuilding your foundation, one small, deliberate brick at a time. This is the framework that took me from paralyzed to purposeful. This is your 7-step guide to escaping the rut. Step 1. The environmental reset. Before you can fix your mindset, your career, or your relationships, you must address the physical space you occupy. Psychology is clear. Your external world is a mirror of your internal state. A cluttered, messy environment increases cortisol, the stress hormone, and crushes your ability to focus. So, we start small. We start with the very next physical action you can take. Stop waiting until you feel like it. You won't. You have to act first, and motivation will follow the action. Get up. Make your bed. It takes 30 seconds, and it gives you the first win of the day. Walk to the sink. Wash every single dish. Take out the trash. Open the curtains. Let actual, natural sunlight into the room. Create one single, clean, open space on your desk or your floor. And immediately following that external reset, you must perform an environmental reset on yourself. Brush your teeth. Have a real hot shower. Wash your hair. Put on deodorant. Dress in clothes that make you feel active and ready to engage with the world. This isn't about vanity. It is about dignity. By getting clean and fresh, you are sending a powerful psychological message to your brain. I am someone worth taking care of. Step 2. Redefining your identity and mission. Once your environment is functional, you need to know where you are going. The reason you spend hours scrolling in bed isn't laziness, it's aimlessness. You lack a compelling mission to pull you out of bed in the morning. To fix this, you need to define the person you ultimately want to become. You need an identity shift. Ask yourself, who is the person I am proud of? What do they look like? What time do they wake up? How do they treat their body? What kind of work do they do? Don't just think about it. Write it down, in detail. Describe that future version of yourself as if you are writing a character biography. Second, ground that vision by setting just 2 to 3 personal goals achievable within the next 12 to 24 months. By limiting yourself, you gain singular focus. Write these goals down on a piece of paper and put it on your wall as a constant reminder. Step 3. The power of micro-habits. This is where the rubber meets the road. You have a vision, you have your goals, and you are feeling a spark of energy. The temptation is to overhaul your life overnight. You will fail if you do that. Instead of looking at the grueling journey up ahead, you must look only at the very next step. Ask yourself, what is the single smallest habit I can build starting today that moves me 1 inch closer to my goals? If your goal is to become a productive person, your first habit isn't 8 hours of deep work. Your first habit is setting 1 alarm and waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual. And the second habit is that for the first 30 minutes of your day, you refuse to touch your phone. They are small, they seem insignificant, but mastering these tiny commitments builds self-trust. Step 4. Mastering your days. When your life is in a rut, your days lack any shape. You drift from one activity to the next, reacting to notifications. You need to remove the burden of choice. You need structure. For now, implement the rule of 3. At the end of each day, before you allow yourself to relax or scroll, take 5 minutes and write down the 3 most important tasks you need to complete tomorrow that push you toward your goals. When you wake up, you know exactly what needs to be done. The act of checking off that 3rd task gives you a massive sense of accomplishment. It signals to your brain that you have won the day. Step 5. Move your body. This is non-negotiable. Exercise is the closest thing we have to a magic pill for mental clarity, energy, mood, and sleep. Our human bodies were designed for movement, not for sitting hunched over a desk all day. When you are in a rut, your body is stagnant, and your mind follows that stagnation. You need to get your heart rate up for 20 to 30 minutes a day. Do body weight exercises in your living room. Go for a fast, brisk walk around the block. Embrace the movement your body was made for. Step 6. Trust and discipline over motivation. You are a few weeks in. You've cleaned your space, set your goals, started small habits, and structured your days. You are feeling real progress. Then reality hits. It's Tuesday morning. You didn't sleep well. You do not feel like waking up early. You do not feel like exercising. This is where 99% of people fail. They believe they need motivation to act. You do not need motivation. You need discipline. Discipline is the ability to commit to doing the task you set for yourself, even when you absolutely do not feel like doing it. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You just do it because you know the long-term consequences if you don't. By fulfilling the promises you make to yourself, you build self-trust. Step 7. Consistency and self-compassion. Finally, Step 7. This is the safety net. You are human. You're going to mess up. You will have weeks where you fall completely off track. This is inevitable. Life is not a linear path upward. Most people, when they slip up, use it as proof that they are failures and abandon the entire framework. As long as you are trying, you are not failing. The only way you become a true failure is if you stop trying entirely. When you fall off the wagon, and you will, do not beat yourself up with shame. Instead, practice radical self-compassion. Acknowledge the slip-up, and then immediately perform a reset. Get back up, clean your space again, and pick up with your structured tasks for the next hour. Life isn't about perfection. It's about the relentless pursuit of progress, no matter how slow. It all really starts and ends with you. This is your life. You have the power to design it, build it, and live it the way you want to. But it all starts with the choice to take control today. Stop waiting for the perfect time or for motivation to strike. Motivation is a myth. Discipline is a choice. Take control back. Start right now. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about building a life of intention and discipline, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so we can keep building together. Drop a comment below. What is the one small habit you are going to start today? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.